Hey guys, Chelsea here from Making Manzanita. Today we are sharing a tutorial for an outdoor toy storage box, and we're also sharing the free woodworking plans in the video's description. We are starting on a new project today. We're making an outdoor toy storage box to contain all of our kids' outdoor toys that live kind of on our deck. And right now we have a box out there that is not really made to be outside. So it's starting to get damaged and it's not quite big enough for the amount of toys we have. So we're building something new. So we are using cedar for this project, and cedar is a great option for outdoor projects. It's usually what we use anytime we're building something with wood that's going outdoors because it's naturally resistant to moisture and it ages really nicely. It's usually what like wood fences are made out of. It's a type of wood that's definitely recommended for outdoors, so that's what we're using. And we've got some 1x2s here and then some bigger pieces of wood, and we're going to use these to put the box together. So the first step of the tutorial is to cut your wood down to size and sand everything. And we are using a miter saw to cut the lengths, and remember that all of the dimensions for this project are in the free woodworking plans, which we are sharing in the video's description. Next, you can drill your pocket holes, and in this tutorial we are using Kreg's 720 Pro pocket hole jig, and in the woodworking plans we show you exactly where to drill the pocket holes. Keep in mind that since we are working with cedar, which typically has a smooth side and a rougher side, we want the rougher side facing out on the box. So we want the pocket holes drilled on the smooth side of the wood. So just something to keep in mind. The next step is to make the legs, and we are laminating the legs, which means you just glue them together. So each leg is 2 pieces of wood glued together, and you just clamp them as shown here until they are dry, and then you can take them apart and sand everything. And for sanding it, we're using an orbital sander and roughly 150 grit sandpaper, and you just want to kind of very lightly sand it. You're just getting some of those rough pieces off. You're not sanding it smooth. Then you can start assembling the base, and the base is just 4 legs with the base supports, and those are assembled using the pre-drilled pocket holes. So once those side support pieces are on, you can add the bottom slats, and we made the bottom slat there kind of fit around the edge of the leg. So to do that, you'll need either a multi-tool or jigsaw to notch out the corners, and then you can attach the planks with a finish nail gun. Next, you can attach the side planks to the base, and we started by doing the short side first and just using those pre-drilled pocket holes and then moving on to the long side. Now, 2 people make this work a lot easier if you have them, but you can definitely do it with 1 person too. To get the angle right of the side planks, you just want to start from the bottom and work your way up. And you want the planks to fit so that the slant is on the inside edge of the leg in the back and then the outside edge of the leg in the front. Next, you can move on to assembling the lid, and we just put some of the planks together and then attached to the bottom some support pieces using a finish nailer. And that's how the lid looks when it's on. And then we sealed everything. We opted for a natural finish, so we used boiled linseed oil, and that kind of seals up the cedar really nicely. Then we put our hinges on, and then we also decided to add a soft close gas strut hinge so that nobody's fingers would be slammed. And then afterwards we also added some small trim pieces around the top of the lid there, as you can see, so it just looks nice and finished. And here is how that outdoor toy storage box looks once it's on our deck. You can see here it holds a surprising amount of kids' toys all tossed in there. We still have room to grow, and we have a big chunk of toys in there. So you can see here that soft close makes sure that nobody's fingers get slammed in the cabinet. So that's a necessary add. I think it's definitely well worth it. Overall, we are loving how this turned out, and our kids are actually keeping the backyard pretty clean now that they have a place to put all their toys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to let us know. Push that like button, and while you're here, if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel. We share weekly DIY and renovating videos just like this, and then be sure to check out this video next. All right, we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.